Okay. So I've got I have a headache, and I was about to say I don't want to get excited if it's here. Didn't even give me time to say anything. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Lucky Clovers, baby! Woo! Psst. Hey. You, looking to buy some clovers? Hello everybody, I'm Wild Woo 60, and for their video. In this video I'm on Animal Jam, and that's because it's Jammin' Thursday, which of course we're playing some more Animal Jam, baby! Yeah! So, I'm excited. We all know why. I'm not gonna just bore you with the details. We know why I'm excited, okay? Search for hidden clovers and unlock treasure chests filled with rare prizes in the super green adventure that is for all jammers. And they didn't include the thing that says you can even get spikes and wristbands. We even heard a rumor that lucky jammers can win spiked collars and wristbands. It's true, boy. We even heard a rumor that lucky jammers can win spiked collars and wristbands. They say this every year now. But it's true, boy! Then somebody did the typical thing of asking if you can get spikes from here. And I said, yeah. And somebody else said, no, they removed them because of hackers. So yeah, these people in this adventure were debating on if you could still get spikes in this adventure. And people were like, nah, hackers ruined it, blah, 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 blah. And it has me worried now that you can't get spikes in it anymore. Maybe you can't. Maybe that's why they didn't say it in the newspaper. Maybe they took that feature out. I don't know. But I'm nervous now that you can't get spikes. And then this is when I decided to look into it and see if the rumors were true. So I went to Google for my research, and I typed in, "Are spikes still in Lucky Clovers on Animal Jam?" And it brought me to a thing. Lucky Clovers no longer has spikes, confirmed by AJHQ. And it brought me to this picture from their Instagram. Are rare spikes not in Lucky Clovers anymore? We had to adjust the prize rewards for Lucky Clovers due to certain items being farmed and gained improperly. This helps to maintain the rarity of the items and minimize impact to the trading economy. Until we are able to fix this issue, these items may remain unavailable. After I discovered this, after I'd already recorded this video, I'm at a loss of what to do now. So, I also found out that, along with Lucky Clovers no longer having spikes, apparently, a while back, they took long collars out of the Forgotten Desert and Tiki Trouble, which I didn't even know spikes were in Tiki Trouble. But apparently they're not anymore. You can only get wristbands in Forgotten Desert and Tiki Trouble now. And that upsets me greatly, because that's how I got my first ever black long. That's how I started falling in love with spikes and stuff. Like, I discovered spikes and how awesome they were and, like, how rare they were because of the Forgotten Desert when I first started playing the game. So that upsets me almost as much as Lucky Clovers not having them. The two main ways people get spikes in this game are gone. And this is a big problem. Spikes are the currency in this game. They are. And instead of fixing the glitch that people can still do right now, I'm sure, with other things, they just take spikes out of Lucky Clovers and punish us players that have played it year after year after year and only come back for this adventure. And keep in mind, I did, after this video, test if this was true. Because obviously, me seeing everybody talk about it, I was like, I'm going to find out for myself. I played Lucky Clovers from the moment I recorded this video when I woke up at like 4 or 5 p.m. all the way to 4 a.m. I didn't get a single spike. Not a wristband, even though people were claiming, oh, you can still get wristbands and stuff. No, not a single wristband, not a single collar. But also, I do remember it took me forever to get anything last year. So that's why the video was so short last year of like my Lucky Clovers haul, because I barely got anything. So I feel like they were already thinking about doing this last year, but didn't. They tried to make the spikes more hard to get so that, you know, item glitchers couldn't get them that easily. But they were like, yeah, you know what, that didn't work. Let's just get rid of them altogether. And now I've been just reading everybody's comments on their Instagram. Like, their Instagram is flooded with angry people, and I am now one of them. And I wanted to spread the word to everybody because I've been recording videos of Lucky Clovers for years. Many, many years. You know why we loved it. You would say it in the freaking newspaper. Oh yeah, you guys can even get spike collars and stuff from this. Like, they knew. They bragged about it, basically. And they still have it where Patrick says that you can get spikes in this adventure, which is misleading people. And of course, it's been years. No one's going to think, oh yeah, you can't get spikes anymore. Like, it's not something people think about. Like, they just go in like, oh yeah, Lucky Clovers, let's see how long it takes me to get a spike. You know, if you don't get it this time, just keep playing. You'll get it eventually. Wasting people's time. Like, still telling people you can get spikes in this game. I'm assuming that you guys are all as upset as I am. Like, watching this video, you probably saw the beginning and were like, why is she so excited? Does she not know? I didn't know yet. And then people saying it in the adventure, it kind of made me even more curious. I was like, I can't continue on with this video without knowing. So I started playing all day, trying to, you know, debunk this theory that everybody was saying that you can't get them. I kept playing and playing and playing. Like, at least give me a wrist or something. Like, anything. That's why this video is coming out late. Because I spent an entire day, instead of editing this video, I spent an entire day playing Lucky Clovers, trying to debunk this. Trying to prove that it wasn't true. But having seen all the upset people, as well as myself, and Animal Jam themselves saying that they had to adjust the prize rewards. Like, they don't even give us the courtesy of saying, yeah, we took spikes out because of all the hackers. Like, they just say, we had to adjust the prize rewards just a little. Like, they don't say they took them out. They just say they had to adjust it. Did you take them out, or did you make them extremely harder to get? We don't know still. Like, we have no information because Animal Jam doesn't tell us things. They're thinking, oh yeah, because the trading economy is so bad, that's why no one's playing our game. No! It's because you stopped updating your game. You stopped updating and giving us new stuff that all we had to do was trade for old stuff, like headdresses and tikis and all this other stuff. Like, give us new things to trade for. A lot of people in this game, their only goal in life is still just to get a black long. Like, they still just want that, you know? I gave away all of mine to people who had, like, never had one or always wanted one, you know? Like, there's still people that want that, and now you're taking away the one chance they had of getting that. And, hey, here's a wild thought. Fix the people that are glitching your game instead of losing the community you have left that wants to play for Lucky Clovers, because I had never seen the servers on this game so full in like forever. Like, the servers usually have at least 6. There's usually like 6, maybe 8 servers. There's like a whole list. Like, you had to scroll down forever to get to the bottom of it. Like, that's how many people bought memberships to play Lucky Clovers. Like, they didn't buy memberships all of a sudden just to play your game. They did it specifically for Lucky Clovers. And this was like, I remember saying in the last video I made of Animal Jam, like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, every spike I get from Lucky Clovers, I'm gonna give them all away to everybody. Instead of keeping them for myself this year, I'm just gonna give them to everybody because I have nothing I want to trade for anymore. Now I can't do that. Like, you've taken the joy of Lucky Clovers out of it, basically. You don't express this information. Like, you don't tell us details. Like, you're just like, oh, they may remain unavailable. For how long? Till next year? Till a couple days from now when we can fix the glitch? Like, why didn't you spend all this time before Lucky Clovers fixing the people that were glitching your game instead of trying to fix it now in the middle of Lucky Clovers that only comes once a year? It just feels wrong to me that we have to be punished for what the hackers do that you don't fix. Like, why do us people that just play the game be punished for the people that hack the game that you still haven't fixed? That's all we have to say now is, like, please don't punish us, the people that come back for this adventure every year. I am 21 years old, and I still come back to play this adventure every year. And you punish me, a loyal player that comes back every year for however many years. It's been so many. Because of something you still haven't fixed. It's messed up, man. It's so messed up. And we have to suffer for this, you know? We're the ones being punished for what everybody else is and isn't doing, basically. And I just wanted to make this video to spread the word. And also to say how upset I am, because in the beginning it was going to be like my normal, you know, I'm back to play Lucky Clovers, you know, like I've done every other year. The thumbnail was made and everything. Here's the old thumbnail if you want to see it. I was going to do this. The shocked face, it now is more appropriate though. I drew that thumbnail, that wolf, days before Lucky Clovers came because I was so excited. And that face is supposed to be a face of excitement, and it is now a face of shock and sadness. That is what it is now because of what Animal Jam has done. I'm mad because this is like my only joy left on Animal Jam, and without it I feel like, why even play, you know? Like, I might as well quit at this point. Like, I don't want to quit because I love Lucky Clover still, and I'm gonna go back and watch all the videos of me playing it and getting spikes and just be like, I don't like spikes because they're the like rare item of the game. I simply like the way they look, like a lot. It just looks better. We just like it better because it looks better. And it's just something about that. Like, we just like it. And that's what makes me want to play. I remember saying one day in the video that there is nothing more exciting than playing Lucky Clovers or the Forgotten Desert and seeing that circular shape slowly load into the screen. That is my drive. That is the only reason I'd play the adventure over and over again, is to see that, because it makes me excited. Like, the odds of getting a spike in that adventure are kind of like low, so when I do get one, I get very excited, because it's like I beat the odds, you know? It's like, it's a thing about beating the odds. Like, yeah, I got a spike in Forgotten Desert. That was always so hard to do, by the way. Whenever you got a spike in Forgotten Desert, it was like a celebration, you know? And I can't believe that's gone. Honestly, it's enough to make me cry. Like, that, I literally, when I heard the news and discovered all this, I felt like crying. I don't know, it's just the end of an era. Like, we, as a community, have been coming back to play this adventure year after year. Some of us won't touch the game for the entire year until March, and then we're like, yeah, Lucky Clovers. Like, it's my comfort, I guess. It's like a nostalgic comfort. It makes me think of memories of the past, of playing with my friends on here, and doing Lucky Clovers and getting spikes, and then at the end of it, I get to give you guys spikes and stuff, and trade for things if I want to. Like, we need to start like a hashtag or something. Like, we need something. We need a revolution to start, because this is not right. It just doesn't feel right, you know? I don't know what to do, man. Every time March comes around, I'm always just spamming Lucky Clovers. It's going to take my mind off things, you know? People use it as an escape, like therapy. Like, they just play Lucky Clovers and watch YouTube videos. That's what I do every year. We're looking at houses and stuff, and it was March, and I was playing Lucky Clovers, laying in my bed sick on my laptop, and playing Lucky Clovers over again, while also being really, really sad about moving and thinking about everything, and basically every thought and emotion and stuff I felt back then, I remember it when I play Lucky Clovers now, because I remember, like, it was my escape. And it's gone now. I have no reason to play it, and I don't know what to do with myself, and I still want to play it because my brain's still, like, holding out hope that there will be a spike that pops up. But there never will be, because they removed it. So now I'm like, what do I do? And you're all probably in the same boat I'm in. They say they don't want the economy to be messed up, and that, you know, it's like they're trying to fix their game from dying off by, like, removing spikes so people can't duplicate them. But they're killing their own game off themselves now, because spikes are the main reason people still play. As from what I've seen, that is the main reason a lot of people still play this game. We all agree that this is, like, the main thing a lot of us come back for, because we're just nostalgic to it. We just like Lucky Clovers and getting spikes like that. It's like a once-a-year thing. It's like a holiday. It's sad that they've decided to do this. I don't know how to end a video like this. I never thought I'd make a video like this. But this might be my last Lucky Clovers related video, guys. I'll check back in with any updates I have, if they ever add spikes back in, or if they just completely tell us we're never doing that. Any updates that happen, I'll make a video about it, but, we'll see what happens, I guess. This sucks. I'm sad.